In today's resin art video, I'm going to show you how to make this. It's a perfect project for beginners. Trust me, it's super easy, you guys. What you'll need is you'll need some P.H. Martin's Bombay ink. I have it listed on my website. I guess I don't talk a lot about my website on here, but I have a lot of these things that I use in these videos on my website, and it's in a nice organized fashion. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you purchase something through there, it helps me out just a little bit. I just kind of wanted to say that real quick. So if you want to go check out my website, check it out. Okay, what else did we use today? We used some ProMarine Supply resin. I have that listed on there also. And, you know, just the normal stuff, heat gun, blowtorch, rubbing alcohol, some rags, just regular run-of-the-mill stuff you'll need. This one today, I had a frame for it that I picked up at a thrift store. I'll go over that part in the video with you. And then I just scuff it up a little bit with a, kind of like a little piece of steel wool. This is actually like for doing dishes or something like that. And just put a little scratches on the top of it and just kind of make for something for the resin to stick to. So, okay, well, I just want to do this because this is a good one for beginners, and this is one of the first things that I ever did. I've got another one in a room over there. Resin on glass with inks is one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see. It's super bright. So, okay, let's get this video rolling, and yeah, like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the voiceovers later. Okay, so these are the frames that I purchased from the thrift store. This one right here is approximately 16 by 20, the glass one with the aluminum frame that we're doing today. That other one, I posted a video of that with the turquoise and then the aluminum pigment and copper pigment yesterday. But yeah, this is the video we're going to be doing today with that one. And it had more components that came with it. I'll show you guys that later on in the video. Alright, so right here in the video, I'm cleaning up the glass with a paper towel. And then the steel Brillo pad, I'm going to put some scratches in the glass so the resin will stick to it better. Then after I get it all scratched up, I take the paper towel and rubbing alcohol and I clean the glass right back off. After that, I start to get my stuff out and get organized. I get all the inks out and my cups and the stir sticks. And then when I mix these inks up today, these P.H. Martin inks, I picked about 5 different colors, and they're all kind of the cooler tone colors, and I just kind of wanted to play with them and see what I could create. Now when you mix these into your cups, I used about 3 droppers full, so it's like a little eyedroppers how they come, and then I filled it up 3 times, and then I put it right down into my cups with the resin in there. You'll have about an ounce of resin in those cups when you divide it out. And right here in the video, I'm just leveling out the piece of glass so the resin doesn't go anywhere and it kind of all stays on the glass. If you have it unlevel, your artwork with this resin, the resin will kind of flow right off the side. So this is a pretty important step when you're making your art with resin. Okay, now I measured this out and it was approximately 16 by 20. And then I figured out the amount of resin I would need by that. I have a formula, and I'll put it down in the comments below, but the formula I use for the amount of resin that I need, and this is just for me, this is just what I've done with experience, is I take my square inches times 0.41, and that usually gives me the spot on amount of resin that I need. So I'll put that little formula down in the comments and the links and everything below in the description of the video. Okay, so the resin's all mixed up, and I'm applying a base coat onto the glass right now, and then I'll start to apply the inks on here. And then after that, it's just kind of blending it and playing with it with a heat gun and just blending the inks all together and see what I can come up with, just see what I can make. So have some fun with this part, you know. And if you do buy these inks, the P.H. Martins, to stay translucent, I would say, you know, don't go with the purple color or the white or the black, because those are very strong inks that come with this kit. And if you want to stay translucent like this, just kind of go with any of the other colors. So that's my experience on it, and yeah, that's what I'll say about that. So okay, well, I'm going to be quiet, and I'll throw some music in here and we'll jam out, and then I'll come back and we'll be framing this thing up. I'll show you that part of it. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is a fairly important part of the painting. Make sure you take one of your popsicle sticks and just go around the bottom of it and scrape all the excess resin off. You'll still have some there, and you can scrape that off with a razor blade, after it sets up. And let this set up for 24 hours before you start messing with it. Let the resin kind of cure and get hard. Okay, this part of the video, I'm going to throw a little lamp here underneath the painting and then pop some bubbles with a blowtorch. You'll have to come in and pop bubbles for, about a half an hour, 45 minutes. And don't really, hit the resin with your torch. Just kind of go lightly over it and you'll see the bubbles pop. But yeah, I put this light under here and just kind of wanted to show you guys how translucent it was and everything. And here I am just popping some bubbles, and then we'll get into the framing part right after this. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so I have this frame deconstructed and everything. I got it all taken apart. So this is one of the ones that I got at the the Goodwill or like a DAV store, and it's just kind of like an aluminum frame, and it's facing outward right now. Like the bottom would be the part that you would see. Now what it came with is it came with this backing right here, so I can clip the backing right back in. And then it also came, it had this art in it, like a print. And I got lucky because the back side is white like that. It's nice and white. So what I'm going to do on this piece of glass, is I'm going to actually put the piece of glass in first with the artwork side on the back. It's going to be the glass side on the front. I've already cleaned that up and everything with the drips on the bottom. I just took a razor knife and scraped it off. That's all I did. So I'm going to put that back in this frame. Bam. And then the white part is going to be flipped over right like that. Okay, you following along? And then we're just going to put this back in it. And then it just clips down right like that. Pretty easy. And it's got built-in hangers to it also right up here, these little D-rings. So you don't have to take like a piece of wire or something if you want to hang it with a nail, or you could actually just use those if you bend them out a little bit. So, all right. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit with some glass cleaner. And then I'm going to put it up on the wall and take some pictures. I'll show you guys all that. So, cool. I just thought I'd show that little part of it. Okay. All right. Pretty cool looking painting. Nice and bright. Going close for some details. Getting blurry. And I'll back up. Okay, so this video is pretty much over. This is just a picture I took with the DLSR. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I got more stuff coming out. All right, everybody. Happy arting, and talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.